Right, here's my listener for speech 3. This is Dreana. Applause, applause. And then, who will be delivering the speech? Sorry, making sure that's all right. Hopefully you can see the computer. Can't really tell. Thank you, Dreana. I will be doing my speech on reducing social media usage by yours truly. So, we've all been in this situation. We wake up, we were up a little late last night on our phones, just kind of on TikTok, on Insta, on Snap, and we decide the first thing we should do is look at our notifications. We see TikTok or we see something, and we spend a little more time than we should there, and we just waste a little bit away, maybe 30 minutes since it's only morning, and we still have things to do. And then later we go to our class, and our professor isn't here yet, so what we decide to do is we get on TikTok or Insta for another 30 minutes, and we waste so much time that could be, used listening, but we get so focused, and it's just time wasted. But as college students, some benefits. As college students, the benefits it's a huge part of our daily lives, really, social media. We're all on it, we all have it. We used to communicate with friends and stay informed, especially at a school like SFA where you can see anything in Nacogdoches, like including the Blueberry Festival that was held this summer. We can watch funny videos, and we can honestly even do school assignments with the help of socializing and whatnot. So that itself is really not the problem. It's how we use our time. It has a lot of benefits. It's how we use our time that is kind of the issue for this thing. It allows us to stay with family and discover ideas, build communities, and yet we spend so much time on it that we don't even notice how much of it we waste. Now today I want to kind of persuade you to reduce your social media usage, and by making a few small changes to how we use social media, we can definitely improve, I think, our mental health, increase our focus, and make better use of our time. Now, the first reason, actually before I get into that, the average screen time for students here, teenagers, 12 to 17, this was taken in December 2023, so not too far ago, just about 3 years. The average time, over 50% of people in this poll spend 4 hours or more a day on social media. And that's honestly just screen time, but any other stat will tell you that for teenagers, the most used apps are going to be either chat messages or social media. Those are going to be the most used from any kind of student. So that means 50% of these people are on social media or texting or some sort of thing for 4 hours or more a day, and that's a lot. Now, it does have a lot of mental health effects. So the first reason that we need to reduce our social media usage is definitely to take better care of our mental health. So a lot of people go online and they see these people that have just done a workout video and they compare themselves physically. They see someone in a great relationship online and they think they're not doing so well romantically. They see these rich people and they're not doing well financially. You're just comparing yourself and comparing yourself and comparing yourself and making yourself feel bad. It's like comparing a normal person to a superhero. You see them all the time, you hear about them in newspapers, and yet you can't really get to that point. And you're just sitting there kind of in a stick of jealousy. That's really all you can think about. When people scroll TikTok or social media, they see those carefully edited posts of, people only putting out to the world what they want the world to see. They don't see the normal fights, the insecurities, the missing out, the anything that those people truly feel. They just see what they want them to see. And so that's why a lot of things has been linked to cause anxiety, depression, and social media. That's according to the American Psychological Association. And we spend so much time on it, it makes us feel worse, and then once we get off of it, it feels like we wasted our time just doing absolutely nothing. Now, academic productivity. Referencing that last one, this is the amount of time, study time for undergraduates in a week. So the majority of the people in this study spent 6 to 10 hours a week studying. So that's the majority of the population, or at least this population, studying for only 6 to 10 hours a week. And we just learned that most people spend at least 4 hours a day on social media, and that's a day. Comparatively, if we do the math on that, they're spending over double the amount of time on social media weekly. That's a lot. And during this, you can see that if you do this, then you will have a lot less sleep because you are on social media at night, and even the blue light that you are letting into your body reduces the making of melatonin, which is the hormone that allows good sleep productivity. You will have less focus because not only are you more tired, you're kind of during the day thinking about something else that you saw on social media and it's distracting you. And you have no productivity because of that. You are tired, you don't have focus. Who would expect someone to have productivity whenever you're doing something like that? So, some of the solutions are to just turn off your mobile phone. But some actual solutions would definitely be setting personal time limits. You know, kind of limiting yourself to social media a day, not having that much time on it. You can try to do other things to being on social media or even on your phone, you know, going outside, running, working out, hanging out with friends, reading a book. It's kind of a lost art, that one. And limiting notifications to only important things. Now, some things on social media are important, but they're not nearly as important as getting a text from your family or getting a call from your job or something like that. So limiting those notifications from social media and trying to stick directly to messages and whatnot would definitely help. And this is my references, and thank you.